I love this music so much. Every time. Every time it's so good. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what we did last time, otherwise I would recap. So I'll pop in and see where we are, and then I'll try to catch us all up. We were investigating the high school- oh, that's right. That's right, that's correct, Moon. We were investigating the high school thingies. We were working with Yako Sakazaki. And she was talking with her friend, and they were at the high school, like, trying to figure things out with her, like, curse. And then she met the guy that may or may not be a serial killer. Oh! Kiwi, thank you for the contribution. Bella, thank you for grabbing your daily pedal. TJ, hello. Wow. So many things. Ah! Oh, it's done! The community challenge is done! Oh no! I was not expecting that to finish this morning. It's 7 p.m. Where am I? Howdy do. Oh man. Alright, well if I knew it was that close, I would have prepped a poll or something. Well, I guess I'll need to work out in Discord what genre, and then we can figure out what kind of game we want to play. You have 0 points, but it was worth it. Kiwi, you should have grabbed your pedal. Oh no. But yeah, good morning, Beba. I suppose it is morning for you. I wish you started a bit soon. No! It's okay, TJ. It's all good. You're here now. It's fine. Your presence is appreciated. I mean, yeah, it is a bit late. Requesting Skyrim. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic. Requesting Skyrim as a protest against Bezos. So, I would have Skyrim up as an option, but I do not currently have my capture card set up because my computer has been funky since, what, May? So my capture card's not, like, all attached, and some of my computer ports are wonky. And I only have Skyrim on my Switch. So, unfortunately, I'm not sure about Skyrim. We could do Witcher, though. Does that count? I have Witcher 3. Hi, Gem. Did you see my go live message? I do play Skyrim on Switch. I had it... when did I get it? I think I got it, like, when it first released on Switch. Tosses a coin to Davey. Because my friend in high school was, like, super gung-ho about Skyrim, and I was like, what's the big deal? And, like, I don't know, I put off getting it for so long, and then it released on Switch, and I was like, well, you know... might as well pick it up. You haven't seen Witcher? It's a good game. It's fun. It's really dark, though. But, you know, I don't know if that's, like, a downside, considering what we're playing today. Gonna go shake ass to Shakira! Have fun on your lurk, Gem. The Witcher 3 is really good. I have not finished it. It's one of those games that's, like, so long where I get invested in it, and then I take a break, and then I forget about it, and I just haven't come back to it, and I've restarted it, like, 3 or 4 times. And I don't mind playing the intro, which is saying something. Especially the Blood and Wine DLC. Oh my gosh, I know. I've heard so many good things about the DLC, and I have never gotten to it. But we can add... here, I can make little notes. We'll make little notes. So I'll put Witcher down as an option. I also had picked up Omori. You vote for Witcher 3? Okay. I had picked up Omori during one of the recent sales because I had heard great things about that. I had planned on playing it for October anyway. I think Moon votes for Omori. But of course, if there are any other games that y'all can think of, even if it means replaying something, I'm down for it. I've got a handful of scary games too, especially with October next week. I'll have to go browse. But Omori is probably gonna be the next, like... I know. Moon may want Omori. I think that'll be the next, like, story game that we play. As I dive deeper and deeper into dark and horrific gameplay and stray farther and farther from sunshine. I can't spell. Oh my gosh, I'm writing notes and I tried to spell October wrong. But yes, as Moon so kindly reminded us, last time we were here, we were helping Yako Sakazaki. Her friend met a brutal end, like, 3 different ways. So it would appear as though we need to work through Tetsuo's as a means of trying to get the, what's it called? The echo away from the guy that killed us at the end. And oh gosh, I forgot. Why do I always forget that man? We need to try to get the curse echo. Was it this guy? It's this guy. He killed us. We need to try to get it away from him through a different route. So we can save Yako. And hopefully her friend. No worries, TJ. We will be here, figuring out what exactly we're meant to do and how to save, hopefully how to save everybody, but you know. This is always an experiment. So because Haru Shigima had reached a dead end, and Yako reached a literal dead end, we're gonna go with Tetsuo. And it looks like this will be a 2-parter. So we'll see where this takes us, and then hopefully we can get some different endings out of it. We'll start here. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the Rite of Resurrection until the curse echo of the Evergreen Beach appears before them. Oh, so they're finally getting their curse echo. Your baby. I know, it's Jun. Jun's a little sweetheart. So naive. So innocent. Oh man, I keep forgetting. I think it's a tulip that has clip in her title. If he dies, I'll be so mad for real. I need a screenshot of that, because Moon, it's going to happen. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but everybody dies in this game at least once. I don't think that's spoilers, because I haven't gone looking. Like, everybody has died at least once. Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The Rite of Resurrection really exists. And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick to the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. Richter didn't? Richter hasn't. Yet. Thank you, Kiwi. Richter hasn't died yet. Yes, there we go. I'm never silly. What a grouchy man. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close. I love his goofy little face. I've missed these goofy little faces. I've started drawing my own like, PNG character on top. Oh, that's what I forgot! Give me a minute. 1 minute. I was gonna say, I've started drawing a PNG, like, character on top of my PNG tuber. Like, in addition to... There she is. Put on my jacket. And given, I've given my character, like, this, like, 3 face. Because I think it's so funny. It's so expressive. I love it so much. A small burb! Oh, TJ! Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I had to go pick up a prescription earlier today. And when we were at the pharmacy, there was a little bird outside washing itself in a puddle. It was so precious. I love them so much. They're so cute. They make me so happy. Little birds taking baths are like one of the simple joys in life because they always look so pleased with themselves. But that is precious. So cute. We love bird feeders and bird baths. I just love little birds. They're so precious. But yes, my PNG tuber has returned. I think I've made her a bit smaller from last time because I had changed her resolution for It Takes Two. So we're just gonna chill in the corner here. I don't think we're missing out on too much. There's nothing down there. There's nothing going on. What is this camera zoom? Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this. So listen up. We on The Office. Is this a hot take? I don't like The Office. I don't know what it is about it. It makes me uncomfortable to watch. So I just haven't. You haven't watched it? Okay, I'm not alone. Please, just listen. Posted the best 3 pictures you grabbed? Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Look at all the little finches! There's so many! Oh, they're so happy! TJ, they're so cute! Oh my goodness. Saf got me a bird feeder for my birthday, I think it was. And I've still yet to put it up. But we get a whole bunch of little birds here. A whole bunch of bees. Oh my gosh, I found a turtle Monday when I took out the trash. I've never seen a turtle, like, anywhere close to my house before. So that was exciting. I love birds so much. It's funny, especially because my grandma had, like, this excessive fear about birds. She was scared of birds and rodents, so I think she just didn't like small, fast-moving creatures. Which is totally fair. Totally valid fear. You don't have to keep saying it. I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Hey. Hey, wait for me, boss. I don't want to click for the next scene. I like this music so much. I don't want a chance of it going away. What a bop. You also get doves, red-tipped blackbird, woodpeckers, and crows around here. I think we've seen like 1 woodpecker ever, and it was on our dead tree. That's so awesome. This could be in a Detective Conan movie. I still need to look up Detective Conan. Oh. I have to select something. Let's go. Ryogoku Bridge. I think this was where the sound echo was in the tutorial. And one time you got 2 massive vultures in our backyard. Vultures are so scary, TJ. They're so scary. I think we've had them circle a couple times before. They freak me out. I don't like when animals are like my size. I'm okay if they're bigger than me, and I'm okay if they're smaller than me, but when like they're comparable in size to how big I am, I get really like skeeved out, and I don't know like how to properly explain it. Or like when any type of creature is bigger or smaller than like they're supposed to be, especially bigger, like when rabbits are super big. I hate big rabbits. They freak me out. Also, hello Saf, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it, friend. How are you today? What are they? They're like some really big rabbits that are like 30 pounds or something. Twitch didn't show your message. Oh, that's a Stream Elements thing. I think I turned off. I can see your message. I see hello. But yeah, big rabbits, especially like big rabbit feet. Oh, freaky. Is this just gonna be their soundtrack from now on? I can live with this. This music bops. Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility? Senility? I've never seen senile with an itty at the end. Thank you for grabbing your daily pedal, Saf. It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. Which game did chat pick to play? We were conversing about it earlier. I still have to, like, formulate a poll in Discord for, like, genre, and then we'll figure out from there. But it seems, in general, like, chat is leaning towards Witcher. Witcher 3. Kiwi had asked for Skyrim, but because I don't currently have my capture card set up, and I don't know if capture card would work on my current setup, to be perfectly honest, I don't know how feasible Skyrim is. And I had mentioned Omori, but I planned on playing Omori for October anyway. So it'll be dependent on something outside of that. If it's scary, if it's not, we'll see. Saf vote for Witcher as well. I'll have to make sure that it can actually run at OBS and it's not look like showing 16 pixels at a time. But we can probably do Witcher 3. I have been intending to like replay it again. And by replay it, I mean like actually finish it. Play The Witcher only for the bathtub scene. Saf, that's the intro. That's like the first 10 minutes, not even. If you're playing only for the bathtub scene, it'll be over so fast. But that does remind me, I'll have to add a whole bunch of like warnings. Witcher is very spicy. And so I might have to add like a Davy sensor. Just like, look away, avert your eyes. No, I think Twitch is fine with it, as long as I don't like go out of my way to show nudity. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency, I need his help, I'll tell him. Wait, there's another department? I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret, no sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But no, I just can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. I can't either. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. No, this is incredible! That's the whole reason I became a cop. What? Hold up. He became a cop to look into paranormal stuff, or just... Oh, John. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. I mean, mood. You know, I can imagine a whole bunch of people probably wanted to go into, like, the 3-letter agencies here in the US when they were growing up. Like, who didn't think at least once of going to the, like, FBI, CIA, one of them? But, like, becoming a cop to get into secret agencies? That feels suspicious. You wish you were with Sam and Colby Moon? Who are they? I'm not familiar. But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. Ghost hunters. Oh, okay. I'm not super familiar. I'm aware of the show, but like I realize I don't have a camera. I'm shrugging. Like I don't know much more than like what teasers and trailers I've seen on social media. That's about it. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Oh, that's true. Call him up to me. You said Mr. John Ario said we were his hero. Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? Now listen. You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. You can have like more than one favorite, like more than one reason, but you've always got like, I feel like there's always one biggest reason you did something, right? Because like if it was just a whole bunch of little reasons, it could have led you anywhere. Sap! Why do you still have that emote? Boone, is chicken your favorite? Your favorite food? You got gifted a sub to the channel again? I would see this. I got it for a whole month now. Oh, the scuffed tongue. It was. Now you just hate everything. Oh gosh. Sad. I appreciate you have determined that the tongue is more important than our content warnings. What a hero. You just hate everything, but you still like chicken? So I am like not at all a picky eater, so it's very interesting to me to hear like about what people's like food preferences are and like what feels safe to eat, you know? Because I mean, only Tim really knows this, but like I can not go too many days eating the same thing because I get really bored of it really quickly. Like I had leftovers for dinner and it's probably like the last day I would have been able to eat it just for like tolerating it. You're going through rough times with food at home. Your mom doesn't allow anyone to cook, but she's sick, so she only cooks the same things. Oh, I'm sorry, Moon. No, that's fair. You're very bored of every food now. Yeah, I had made, it was chicken with mushrooms and broccoli in, like, a teriyaki sauce with rice on Monday. And I just had, like, the final leftovers before stream. But as I was eating it, I was like, I'm so glad this is the last of it because I need something new. Yes, it will get better, Moon. It will definitely get better. But yeah, suffice to say, definitely am not in the boat of, like, only having one favorite food. But I think there are definitely things that, like, if offered multiple of, like, foods I'm super fond of, I definitely have, like, one clear winner, you know? In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years, I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural. Who updated? Oh! The PAB. Although officially called the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Special Security Unit, Paranormal Affairs Bureau, it is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Only a handful of people know of its existence. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. I wonder if, what's her face? Her husband works here. Network of psychic contacts, including Mio Kurosuzu. This is going to be important if we don't already know them. For sure. The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious stories that cross their desk, although the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes. No surprise there. Due to the sheer volume of cases, close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsuo Tsutumi, are sometimes assigned to investigate. So this is interesting that they clarify without paranormal abilities. Are there any cops that are, like, trying to be psychic? The current chief of Paranormal Affairs is a man named Koiru Nakagoshi. He was born to a family of born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, and has served as Mio Kurosuzu's mentor since discovering her. I can't say this name. Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he's rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has oft been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is in fact because Koiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. Interesting. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. The Nu resembles an ordinary white's thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. The term Nakagoshi case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigation by Paranormal Affairs. This is hilarious. What the top detective is just a bird. That's so good. Writes it down. Oh, I wanted to see her. No. Shigima is the last name. We have a Nakagoshi case. Location: my house. Moon, are you okay? Oh, we have met her. it's Mio! She's working with the cops? Yo. I need to sit down one day and like do a little like murder board of how all these characters are connected. Cause every time I'm like, we have to have learned everything by now. Then they say that the high school psychic is connected to the cops. Hello? There's so much. I know, my baby Mio. So do you know, have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? We are connecting to the dots for real, Moon. Nope, I've never felt anything at all. Can I get this on a t-shirt? This is me. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count. What is this? Why is everybody talking about psychic abilities always talking about alcohol? Like, I know, haha, spirit sense. Teehee. Like, spirits and spirits. But how is it this common? Oh. Huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like, how much liquor they can handle? He looks like someone that drinks whiskey pretty, honestly. Moon, I think you're onto something. Nope, that's just me. Thought I'd help get the point across. Oh. Huh. Sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No! Say it isn't so! Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. So apparently I have spirit sense of 2 tequila shots. Moon will be able to converse with any pleasant, benevolent spirit of Spanish descent. I know there's a high schooler who just got... I can't. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid, because it was supposedly part of her training. Yikes. That seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act. Squeenix? Hello? Wow, you really know the law. No comment. I do speak alone regularly, so I'm very used to it. I was ready to yell at a wall. Moon, are you okay? Right? 69? They could have picked any number. Squeenix, we're onto you. We know what you're doing. We see you. Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh? So, what do we do now? Got this rite of resurrection, and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The curses being spread out around the city is a bit of an emergency. It's that bad? I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town. Just at America next time. Jeez, that's real bad. It is, so we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow morning. So they told me to deal with it myself. I said it'd be fine since I have some experience. Oh no, Aria, there's just people dying every day, and they're getting killed with rocks. I mean, if their biggest threat is paranormal totems, not to say it's good, and that it'd be better if they didn't have paranormal totems, But, that doesn't seem like worst case scenario. Get better / derogatory? Wait, who are you directing that towards? Who needs to get better? Who's got the skill issue? The police. Okay, fair enough. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep. You're gonna help me, partner. Alright! Let's do this. You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about? You said this was an emergency! I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. Can I... Oh! Who are you? Someone's watching us. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on them for now. I should have looked around sooner. He has my survival skills. 0. I know, not the shadowy figure. It's interesting that I'm able to, like, click on him. I wonder if, like, this has anything to do with the guy that was standing on the bridge at the tutorial section. Like, if he just lurks here all night. Is there anything else? No. We have already thought through this. I was mainly looking for stickers, to be honest. He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow some- Wow! That's so rude! Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. He's just young and naive. How dare you? Rude man. So, what exactly do we do? If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town. Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there are 6 more out there. Well... well... They're like, I know we're discussing a case of extreme importance that involves supernatural activity, but let's ignore that suspicious shadowy figure that is there, alright? Yeah, oh my gosh. One of the biggest things is, like, you need to make sure you're, like, vigilant around you, right? If you're discussing something secretive, you would think you go to a location that's secure, and, like, that's not in public. You don't talk on the phone or on the radio, nowhere that there can be interference. You, like, go step into a soundproof box that's not bugged. And these guys are at the Midnight Bridge openly discussing super secret police activity. Alright. Skill issue, for real. We have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones. But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Pretty much. Look at his face. Goodness. We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with Ryugoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Bessie, there is a shadowy figure across the way! What do you mean, no such luck? You have not talked to him! Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread that the cops are on the lookout and people will behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are. But it's possible that other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. That means someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case, why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time? Ah, you noticed him too. Well, good luck. Tsumi's just like, alright, see you later. Have fun. Hey, you there! Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police. Oh, it is Sweater Guy! It is Sweater Guy! It is him! Oh! Oh! Hold up. I gotta make sure... Where's my... Voice volume's off. Voice volume's off. He can't hurt us. He can't hurt us! Voice volume's off. We're fine. Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namigaki. That's your name, correct? Yes. I don't mind answering your questions. If he touches Ario, I swear to God. You're a detective? Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Damn, he knew his name. Tell him, Ario. Yo, he's on top of it. I don't know why Tutsumi's giving him such a hard time. Like, people dying. Not the anime glasses push. What a nerd. Still looking for stickers, don't mind me. Oh, we can talk to Jun. Boss, let's talk to this guy. Yeah, okay. This man identifies himself as Yutaro Namigaki, a 21-year-old college student. He was watching us so calmly. We need to be careful with this guy. Do we have him in here? I don't think he ever gave... Oh, yeah, he did. 21? Is that bad? Why is 21 surprising? I'm older than him, so I can, yes, respect your elders. Yeah, this is the guy that, Shogo Oki had met. He's got the foot washing curse. So yeah, we just have to keep the voice volume off, which is no big deal. So what is it you were doing here? Ah, it must be the incident at the former Yasuda Gardens, the dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise. Huh? Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach? Nothing, just killing people on a bridge. Why do you ask? Right, Moon? Oh. We should assert our dominance as police officer. Because this is in character. Answer my question. How about you answer my question first? What were you doing here? I was answering your question. I came here to look for the Evergreen Beach from the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. Not here sounds so incriminating. T-poses Moon. This option sounds so incriminating, but saying I dunno is also like super sus. If I say not here, I feel like this like line option is going to lead to us saying something like we have to discuss this in a safer location. And I don't like that. just Nope, sorry. Really? How strange. Detectives, you have the cursed stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You! How did you know? Ario, you idiot. Ahaha! Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh, crap. Sorry. It was simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens. If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intentions of hiding anything. I planned to tell you from the start. Look. This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion. That's right. But are you sure about this? I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. Not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? Oh, man. You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. What does that mean? Normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we? Boss? Sure. We'd rather resolve this amicably, too. Well, that makes this easier. Though you're a curse bearer, please be careful. Fortunately, I don't think he knows which one of us is the curse bearer yet. If we play things right, we should be okay. If this were a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins, but curses are involved here. I should take over. Yeah, alright. Before we talk, there's something I should tell you. Huh? Why are we showing him? This is my curse stone, the evergreen beach, just like you thought. What? What? Boss, why would you tell him? As for how the curse works... Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that... It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell. Understand? Oh, he's being cheeky. We're lying to him. Ooh. Oh, really? That's super useful. I see. Understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective. Now, let's talk. I like to spread misinformation on purpose. I know, this seems like the perfect curse to have as a detective, but also him saying that the stone will let us know whenever this guy's lying puts us in a bad position because he might try to test it. You know what I'm saying? So he might like say something that's purposefully misleading or like a little bit of a lie to see if like we call him out on it, something that's like not at all malicious. I feel like we're at a severe disadvantage now because this guy, I don't trust him at all. No point for petty tricks then, I'll be honest with you. Am I going to have to use this? Actually, the rock kills you automatically if you lie to me. Yeah, my curse is an assassin. It acts without my interference. So far, so good. Oh, man. This is gonna get dicey real quick. There's someone I want to bring back, so... I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. This seems okay, because, like, why else would you have a curse if you didn't want to bring someone back? Can't help you. Please, all you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. What happens if we use the curse and he's not lying? Hold up. I need to experiment really quick. Bear with me. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Nothing happens. There's no consequence. If you help me, I'll let you two go as well. Oh, this seems like a lie. Is that a threat? That wasn't a lie? We can just press it after every dialogue? I know! We can just press it after every dialogue, but that also means, like, he's just gonna keel over at some point. It's your final warning! What the... I mean, I told you he can't kill us, because we have the voices turned off. We're fine. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both your soul dregs anyway. Wait! Namigaki! The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse, and so simple to activate. LMAO bestie. It's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. The voice of my feet. Who's gonna tell him? Ario, get out of here. Hurry. I'll find you later. Who's gonna tell him? I know. What? Okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo. The voice of his curse echo? What? Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible! This has never happened! Nerd. What's happening? I don't hear anything. I know, he's so stunned. He's so... He's shocked. Shooketh. Ariel, now! Grab him! Right. I'm deaf, bitch! Punches him. Never met somebody without hearing before. Awful. I'm just so good at reading lips and talking. Goodness. It is a little messed up that we just have full control over when we get rid of voices. And it's also messed up, like, that voice volume does nothing. It, like, only protects us from the curse. Like, that's it. Because nobody in this game has voices. Ugh! Damn it! Boss, here, his curse stone. Good work, give it to me. We now have 2 curses. He thought we were just fruity, but we were reading his lips. Something like that, yeah. Damn it! Why? What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you! You can't consider that assault of a police officer. Let him go. All we need is the stone. Ugh, how could this happen? My right of resurrection. Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here. Damn it. Now I have an interesting question. We took his stone. We took his stone. And if you'll recall, a certain Shogaoki died to, or like almost died to him during his line. So like if we go back to the tutorial and play Shogo's where he interacts with the guy, what happens? Because like he won't have the stone. Will he even be there? That was a close one, huh, boss? We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse stone. Ugh. Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt? Yeah. The curse from this one is filling into me too. We get 2 curses? We have 2 ways of killing? I saw what activates the curse of the Foot Washing Mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this was one of the stranger. I always thought this one was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something. What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly. What's the update? Kills by crushing... What? She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for the good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something had gnawed away at her body. Will I die? I've already obtained what I needed. As long as I have this. Suddenly a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcerated and rotten. He got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth, to boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up, but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible, and so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil. I feel like I'm missing extra context. I probably need to read this too. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Huh. Very bizarre. Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out. You mean we have to do that all over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. I kind of want to go test this out. I might try that out after stream. This line is really interesting though, because they're not looking to get anyone back. They're just looking to remove the stones from other people's power. So, despite being the cops, they have no interest in violence thus far. Tutsumi and Ario decide to collect the cursed stones as soon as possible before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. Yeah, they haven't killed anybody yet. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namigaki and head for their next destination. I remember this short man. Is this the professor? I think this is the professor. So after we do this one, we might be able to go back to the high schooler. I think. And I think... Goodness. I think his curse is, like, covering, enshrouding somebody in darkness. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Is this who I think it is? It is. It is this man. Oh, goodness. What? Are you the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Arishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Well, let's just get it over with. I'm a busy man. He's jumpy. Oh, Ario, every cop says that? What did Ario say? We just want to talk. Don't worry about it. Just here to have a little chat. Remember to always have a lawyer present if you're speaking with the cops. Every time. Every time. Even if you're innocent. Even if you know you're innocent, have a lawyer with you. Even if you're just being called in for questioning, for being a witness, have a lawyer present. Never trust the police! Yeah, just a little chat saves just in case. Oh no, I don't want to die! From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. What were you doing? Now, Mr. Arishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. He dies! Oh! I'm cheating. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Wait, Arishi. I'm cheating, don't worry. Rite of resurrection. Wait! The smile of Tatsumi, he knows what he's doing. We feel like we know everything. We know all. Does it not say? My eyes don't read it. That would probably be too easy. Okay, that would also be too easy, apparently. Record of Fates! I found it! Oh, I'm so smart. Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rite of resurrection, too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. Ah, what a skeevy man. What a skeevy man. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're policemen, you're sorely mistaken. Questioning people like this can put unnecessary stress on them depending on their position. This guy's pretty sharp. I'll have to play it safe and only push him when I see an opening. Boss, let's ask Hideki some questions. Yeah, okay. He hates people asking about his research. Actually, we're not mistaken. We have the power of corruption. True, true. Even if we had no physical curse, we are cursed with the burden of corrupt power. Yeah, he's tired of people asking him about the rite of resurrection, so I'm just gonna ask him. Wait, if he hates talking about his research, what are you doing? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yeah, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? Huh. You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. Huh? So you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Huh? Things changed. It's become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. I received a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. Ah! Money hungry. Of course. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? Oh! Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't remember his name. Oh god, I don't remember his name. This guy! Is it Hihaku Soaps that's sponsoring him? Is it the soap company that's sponsoring him? Or is it the police that's sponsoring him? Because if Natsu Yamamori is sponsoring Richmond, I know. If it's the soap company that's sponsoring him, just imagine if they always had like somebody brought back to life, somebody that's like lived eternally. Can you imagine the kind of publicity that would do for like a soap company, for a beauty company? Profits would be through the roof. I'd put money on it to be the soap company. So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. Oh, naive Eddie. Oh my goodness. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way! I can't believe it! You're surprisingly innocent. How did he become a cop? How has he not been corrupted? Hideki Arishi. He says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. We know he is. I wonder if we can poke him a bit more to learn about who's sponsoring him. Oh, or this. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. Isn't that just like the mysteries, though? Oh my gosh, Tsumi. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is true. And, like, we even have the saying, like, history is told from the perspective of, like, the victor, right? We inject so much bias into, like, historical accounts. Or, like, even if it's not told from the side of the victor, there's so much, so much bias, like, injected into it just to, like, make a certain side look better or worse, right? So this is, like, deeply interesting. But also I think just, like, tales told from, like, generation to generation are bound to change just by, like, the same way, like, telephone changes things. You know, the game Telephone, where if you, like, say something into somebody's ear and they try to reiterate, like, what you said to the next person, it just is bound to change. Like, nobody can recite exactly what they've heard, word for word. But yeah, this is an interesting concept, but it's suspicious. He's like, yeah, I'm not interested in the mysteries, but also the most well-known mystery in this area that is, like, having been highly miscommunicated over the generations. Yeah, not interested. Anyway, this is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail. Okay, or that. Or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length. Or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Oh, this is also like Cinderella. Because wasn't the original Cinderella based off of, like, a fur slipper, not a glass one? Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Ah, I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. You mean the thing you're not at all interested in? Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years. So why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time? Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the rite exists or not. If people in the Edo period believed that what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. Why can't I call him out? I want to use my curse. I want to check if he's lying. Okay. So I can't unlock anything else going for this top option so far, so I'll keep asking him about research. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Okay, research is all checked, so I'll ask him about the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Okay. In that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you are looking for. Why do I have to pick the answer? Oh, man. So, he said he's not interested in the Rite of Resurrection, and we have no ability to test him on that by our curse stone, so I have to assume he's telling the truth. And he has not let it slip that he has curse stone, but we know he has one. He already knows everything there is to know about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, so I think that one's out. Like I said, I think he already has a curse stone. I think that one's out too. So I'm split between Soul Dregs or Curse Bearer. Oh man, I don't know what to pick. I think I'll go with Curse Bearer. What? Damn it! If you know about that, then calm down. No need to get so defensive. Did I pick right? Oh, look at me. Oh, but I don't want to show him my curse stone. Wait. My viewer says thank you, Boone. But if we show him one of our curse stones, we don't have to show him both. We can, because he knows what the curse stones are. So he'll probably know what each of them do. We can show him one. We don't have to show him both. And then we could use the other to curse him if he does try to betray us. Right? Is that how this works? Because I think if we don't show it, we have no leverage if he tries to use it on us. So I'm going to show. Which one is this? The beach one. Okay, so he knows if he tries to lie to us, we can call him out. But he does not know that we have the other one. Where if we say, what, wash? If we scream wash, we'll crush him with feet. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? Ah, curse stone. You are a curse bearer. A leaf. It is the evergreen beech then, yeah? I knew it. I knew. He's good. We can't trick him. Yeah? Will you show me yours? He's so peeved. This is mine. The ever-burning lantern. Interesting. I mean, I have to imagine that this, like I said, I think he already knows what the curse details are. So if we try to hide the curse details, I don't think it's going to do too much for us. And like, he doesn't know we have the other one. So I'm fine revealing the curse details. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who is hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. Oh, I can't press spacebar, darn it. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law? Oh, my sweet, naive Areshi. That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. Well, what is it you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But I write. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? Oh. Not this again. I'm a cop, not a person. What are we at? Like 12:30, 1 a.m. I think he has already. I see. Good. Oh my gosh, it really is just like a lie detector. Ah! Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or, you could hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. No, I haven't. Tell that to my badge! Can you imagine just like hanging your little curse stone like under your police badge? What absolute trauma would unfold after you interact with like citizens of the town? Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Aye! We have 3! And this also means that we're safe to go pursue the high school story path. Because now, he can't kill us. Oh! Oh, I'm not reading that. That's disgusting. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The soba cart on South Warigasui Street served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Missed it? You'll get an idea of what it was as I keep reading. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor, but the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Yeah, so it's related to this. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. But yeah, it relates to people who are trapped in darkness, are affected. Which is horrifying. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Ugh. All right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? I mean, he can't really do anything. He can't lie to us because he knows, and like we have his thing now, so we're untouchable. In that case, will you tell me all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? Oh yeah, that's not a big deal. We can tell him that. I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the records of fate. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. This is best case scenario, sadly. But like, I do feel like the more stones he collects, the more corrupted he's going to be, and like the more he's going to want to murder. Kind of like the high schooler, unless it's just like the high schooler's curse stone in particular is specifically inclined toward aggressive tendencies. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries in Right are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bears and the source of the curses were hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. And really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. Help me. Oh my gosh, send help. The cops are plotting to be more aggressive. Send help. At least he's honest, Moon. Ah! I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right. Got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they may start using their curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? Then he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, the boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. Oh, goodness. But why didn't we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay. I hope your hunt for cookies is successful, Moon. If you have returned. Where can I resume from in here? Oh, school gates. School gates, because that's where we beat the teacher. We'll start from here. Kamagata High School, front gates. So, to catch us up on what we were doing, we were in the high school with Mio, and then we saw people in the classroom. It was like another student and a teacher. And so we were going to use the curse stone, but if we used our curse stone, we would have killed both of them. And so Mio spoke up and interrupted like what was going on, so we couldn't use our curse stone. And then those two started running after us, if I remember correctly. And Mio turned back and let us run out. We ran into a school janitor, which might have been a serial killer. It's not clear if he was a serial killer or not. And now that we're at the front gate, the professor, teacher guy is going to show up, but he doesn't have his curse stone anymore, so he can't kill us. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. So this is risk-free, because he can't hurt us anymore. That's... Oh no, a teacher, it's Mr. Oreshi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait. He's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past 10 minutes. Mio said she'd be nearby. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Yeah, okay. So we safely escape. Unfortunately, Mio is... Yeah. Not so lucky. But that's good. He doesn't interrupt us this time. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. I didn't say it. Mio can be alive for as long as you want her to. She's alive in our memory. Nobody will be able to use their curse stone once it's... Oh! Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside? I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. I didn't know that. That's an interesting stipulation. I need some rest. And Steam has told me that is chapter 1 of Yaka's branch. So now that successful getaway is done, we just have to go back to Haru. Something wrong? Not really. It just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Najima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Huh? Life in prison doesn't always mean life. Yep, here we go. There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I hear they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. So this is what really pissed me off when we first heard about this, because Fumichika Najima is the serial killer that got tossed into prison for the Najima murders. But Makoto Ashimiya is the high school janitor in the same town who looks like Fumichika Najima. And like, if it is the same man, why? Why did they let him stay in the same town? Why did they let him out of prison, first of all? But like, why did they give him a job in the same town? I don't understand. But I think he did try to murder the high schooler when she was alone. So like, I don't trust him. I didn't trust him anyway, but like, I especially don't trust him now. They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities so they won't be recognized in the workplace. Okay. This also, like, pissed me off. Why did they let a serial killer work at a high school? And why do they want to protect the criminals? Why don't they want to protect, I don't know, the town? The way you put it. It's like you're saying Fumichika Najima could be out on parole right now, back in society under a new name with nobody any wiser. Yeah, wouldn't that be awful? It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Najima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. A janitor, I think. And I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Najima. Oh, he looked a little different after 20 years. Much sooner than I remembered, too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps... perhaps it was him after all. Oh no! So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Trauma. Trauma. Excuse me? Huh? I don't want to turn around. I don't want to turn around. Turn around. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. It's the sweater girl. It's the girl that was working with the sweater guy. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Not her! We don't know her name! Oh, she got them Dorito earrings, though. Get away from her! I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Curse bearers? What's that then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You have heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, Miss... What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Ayame Tono. She's a Bill Cipher stan! The Bill Cipher earrings. Moon. Man, she's so cute. Why is she a threat? Ah. She says her name's Ayame. I guess she's around 20? She must be brave walking around alone this late. Or maybe there's more to it. Yeah, she has a curse. She can murder. There's more to the Rite of Resurrection than meets the eye, you see. And she's like super kind, sounds very naive. So she's like, the base are, yeah, it's the ones you least expect. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens no, just a friend. She shut that shit down so fast. Gem! I know, Moon. It's, I guess you know a lot about it, huh? We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. Do you need him on screen for a bit? Just eye bleach. We got Richter. And now Ayame. So where's this Yutaro now? She just said partners in crime. I'd love to be partners with Richter with or without the crime. I need a spray bottle. Send Gem to horny jail. Well, about that. He's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He made such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done right... Man, she threw this guy under the bus. We're like, is he your boyfriend? She's like, oh, hell no. And now we're like, is he a curse bearer? And she's like, nope. He sucks. You can't even do that right. Man. God, she has such, like... I love her energy. Why'd you approach us? Mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer? Back to lurking. Enjoy the lurk, Gem. You saw Richter and decided to say hi to him. Tee. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions. I mean, I don't know who else would be out this late. It's a fair assumption. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question. And the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. And you thought we'd have given them to you just like that? Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you never know until you ask. We were having a date case. Everybody's dating Richter. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. She keeps shutting it down. I can't. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Put it on a shirt. Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it though. It seems, how do I put it? Self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? Maybe if you keep calling him boyfriend, she'll show her true colors. That's a good point. We should keep pushing her. Because she seems so sweet and naive now. If we keep saying like, oh man, How about that boyfriend of yours? Teehee. Haha, I know I want to go into a murderous rage whenever people mock me about that. So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second he used it for himself! Oh, pop off, bestie. Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yuto I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My, aren't you dashing? Oop. Bestie, somebody else is hitting on Richter. Oh no. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Casually girl bossing, for real. He lost it? How did he do that? Hey yo, get away from him. Get your hands off of Richter. I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. How many times am I going to have to say get away today? Wait, what? Has it been a bad day, Moon? All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just the curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Goodness. No thought, head empty. Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. We noticed, ma'am. Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders. Sounds like you really have your heart set on this right. What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. Ahem. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Ukiyo-e, you must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form. But that's actually totally untrue. We already heard about someone trying to resurrect animals, so surprised me. Real. I mean, it seems like she's trying to bring back a professional of the art just to, like, teach her. Wait, are you familiar, Moon? I actually am not. I have not seen it before. Or at least I'm super interested in learning about new art forms, not to, like, train myself in them particularly, but just, like, the wide, vast amount of different, like, ways people can express themselves is super fascinating. And especially like using different textures and instruments to create art with is super neat. I'm going to do a quick Google because now I'm very interested in what exactly this is. Oh, it's the wave. It's the like infamous wave picture. And the like the dude. Tulip! Hello! Thank you for the resub! And hello, Jinky! I hope the rest of your stream went well. Hello, hello, friends. Apparently, we are in the midst of a chaotic ad break. Thank you, Tulip, for grabbing your daily pedal. Yeah, Moon got slapped with 7 ads, so we are... we're just waiting it out. Real! Tulip is MVP. Everybody here is MVP. Yeah. 7 ads, a little chaotic. Stream was great. I'm so glad to hear. Stream is going well. We are having progress. So far, we played as the 2 police detectives who are in pursuit of collecting the curse stones for themselves. They have managed to grab 2 curse stones from curse bearers, which is good. That means there's no deaths so far along their route. And then because they grabbed 2 curse stones, we were able to safely bring the high schooler back home. She has survived. What did you miss? Moon, I paused the game for you so you didn't miss anything. I looked up with what ukiyo-e was. I didn't realize that that's what the Tulip, thank you for the gift sub to Moon, friend. I appreciate it. I didn't realize Yukiyoi was like the infamous Japanese like wave art, and also the guy that looks super panicked from like Animal Crossing. I only know that painting from Animal Crossing. But that's about it. I didn't want to progress any more in the conversation without our dear friend Moon. Yes, subby hype. Thank you, Tulip, for the sub and the gift sub. That's so sweet. But I think that's it. Yeah, we haven't had anybody die today. That I recall. I saved, but it was like I panic saved. Because every time something happens, I'm like, I don't know. I don't trust myself. But right now we're talking to Ayame because her boyfriend, not boyfriend, had his curse stone taken from him. And now she's trying to come take the curse stone from Richter and Haru. But, we did try to use the curses. You know, Moon's correct. I did try to murder a couple people, but it's because I thought they might have been lying to me. Jinky! Oh, thank you, friend, for the resub. 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, all the subs. Thank you, friends. But I think, is that about it? But yeah, she's just showed up and she's girl bossing her way into our hearts by saying, yeah, he's not my boyfriend. He's kind of a loser because he lost his stone. And she's telling us that she was going to steal his stone anyway if he had kept it. Kind of an icon. But I don't quite know if we can trust her yet. Probably not. But, you know. She's talking about who she was going to use the Rite of Resurrection on presently, which is why we were talking about Yukiyoi, if that's how you say it. Ukio-E. But she's explaining it right now. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? Huh. Yeah, I guess. And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of Yukiyoi is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure I have, he's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here, back in the Edo period? That's right, you're just as knowledgeable as you look. Oh, it's gonna show us anyway! The Wave of Hokusai, yeah! This is what I saw on Google when I looked it up like a minute ago. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic, they're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work. I've gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90... 90?! Wow, he had so much time to create art. That's awesome. 30,000 drawings. Oh. He did cool drawings too, Yi? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to like actually look up his art after this because I feel kind of ignorant. I need to know more. Especially 30,000? That's so wild. That's multiple drawings a day for 8 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive. Oh, but even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. That's so sad. We had a few of them at the art museum here once upon a time, and you got to see them. You got to see them in person, Jinky? Oh, man. I love going to art museums. Like, I love looking at art online, but something about walking around in museums and, like, actually getting to see stuff in person is so different. And like it always feels like a emotional reset whenever I go into like art museums. It's very relaxing. We went to, oh gosh, what's it called? I don't remember. We went to the Modern Art Museum in DC once. And like modern art is more like based off of like what emotions and experiences they can evoke in people, more so than like necessarily technique. And because I went with my parents, they were like, oh man, what's this? Just like one color on a canvas? But like, I love seeing modern art. I just love going to art museums in general. I need to find one local because like I want to go back. There's one called the Amida Waterfall, I think. I don't remember if it was really of him, but in that style. And the cherry blossom ones? Yeah, I need to look them up after stream. They sound lovely. I love the colors too. So nice. But even in his final years, he was, yeah, this is so sad. Trip to an art museum? Tulip! Let's go! Let's go! Sign me up! His dying words were, should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, man. That is true. New York does have a ton of museums. What I liked about DC is like all of their, I think like 90% of their museums are free to the public. Starry Night at MoMA. Maybe. Of course, Jinky, no worries. Take care of yourself. Do all the self-care things and go get cozy. I appreciate you so much. Glad to hear your stream went well. And thank you again for the resub, friend. Let it be basic, but it's my fave painting in the world. Aww. I can't believe... The Starry Night's Van Gogh, right? Or as my parents would say, Van Gogh. Van Gogh! I was so excited to see Pokemon's pairing with Van Gogh. So exciting. When we were in Amsterdam, I think we had gone to that museum. But I only have like very faint memories of it because I was a wee little kid. And at that point, I was not so interested in museums. Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Oh, man. Well, that's what I would like to find out. Hold on. Are you saying... Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? Why would you want to move 100 times? Why? Why? Awful. Awful. You saw a recreation of the Starry Night in Yukiyoi? Oh, Boone! If you remember where you saw it, can you send it to me? I'm intrigued. You went to a few... Tulip! I want to go back, because we lived in Europe when I was... I want to say 6 to 9 years old. It was when I was like 1st through 3rd grade. So I was like not at all interested in what was going on. And I was kind of like tired of family trips. But my parents had a minivan and we had a GameCube. And that was the highlight. We just came and played Mario Party. Come back, bestie. Moon, I would. I would if I could. But there are a whole bunch of things I'd have to figure out. How long ago was that? 15? Nope. 17 years. It's been 17 years since I lived in Europe. Wow. Haven't thought of it that way before. Oh no. Nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel dizzy just thinking about it. You've got to be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection to... That's right, I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, that's certainly a novel idea. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Oh yeah, she's talking to the woman that lost her son. Katsushika Hokusai. Cool. We got the wave. Nice. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck! Ayame Tono. Ayame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namigaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai's Yukiyoi is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the Rite of Resurrection. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She's making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Oh my goodness. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Oh my gosh, girl boss! Recently, Ayame has figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. I'm just gonna leave that there to kind of dwell. Between resurrecting the son of a woman and a dead artist, I would definitely go for the child, right, Moon? She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. They are dating! Oh my... They are dating. He is... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Queen. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. 2, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. So I kind of get her. She's a little superficial, but lovely at the same time. She's like an evil elf. I think you're onto something, Rune. And Tulip, you and Matt just went down a rabbit hole talking about museums. You went to an Amsterdam? Aw! I say we went to the Van Gogh Museum and he doesn't remember, so who knows? I mean, at a certain point, like, if you go to so many, they kind of blend together. I'm pretty sure we went because my parents have a Starry Night umbrella that we had picked up when we were there. Which is, like, such a weird thing to remember. Thinking about it. But yeah, they got a Starry Night umbrella. And I think they still have it. But that's like specifically the only museum I can remember going to. And we also went to the one with the Louvre in France. It's in France, right? Because we saw the Mona Lisa. And we thought it was tiny. You want to dress like Starry Night for the next carnival? Oh, that sounds so wonderful, Moon. That'd be so fun. The Louvre is in France? Okay, I do remember correctly. Such a fake fan. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Alrighty! So we have progress with Haru, we have progress with Yako, and we have progress with Tetsuo. Oh, and Yako is cut off because, like, we've reached the end of the chapter. Um, exactly, Tulip. Not that I know what you look like, but I'm sure you'd be adorbs. I agree with that sentiment. Yes, a work of art. Haru has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Let's go. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers and came home alone. Sticker! Mockingbird. What's this one called? The Ostracizer. Oh! Oh, they give hints! Look up at the first house among the morning green if you won the lottery. I didn't... Were those always here? Revisit the park at night. You need clicking playground. Did I just not see these before? Were there always hints? The excited detective. I wonder who that could be. I think they're more like reciting haikus. I thought they were hints. How goes the game? No worries, TJ. We always welcome lurkers. Trying to save hunger whilst dinner is cooking. It was a joke. Okay. Oh! Yes! TJ, we were... Oh, whose profile was it in? It was about the, where are they? One of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. This made me think of you. So, the Paranormal Affairs Bureau is, a part of the police department that focuses on paranormal affairs, as the name would suggest. But the chief of it, some theorize, is not a person. They said his seat in the office is usually occupied by a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. The new resembles an ordinary white's thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. I thought this was hilarious. It also made me think of you. But I hope dinner's cooking up okay. I know what it's like to save off dinner while it's in the process of being made. But game's going well. Like I said, we haven't had any deaths so far, which is very promising. Tastic! Oh my goodness! Hi, friend! I know, it's been so long. How are you? Thank you so much for the resub. How are you? I think I saw you were rebranding on Twitter. You would talk to a bird, TJ. I mean, it'd probably be a good listener. I'm doing great. I'm getting over kind of like an on and off migraine from the past week and like an eye twitch. So I'm finally back and energized. Less twitchy. But less twitchy means more twitch. So here we are. Yes, changing to a personal and professional brand. I love that for you. Longer cook though, making chicken and rice. The best thing I think I've like ever been gifted or received was like a microwave rice cooker. It's just like a plastic container where you can just like scoop the rice in and scoop the water in, and then you're good. You just pop it in the microwave for like 12 minutes and then you're good to go. It's so nice. Been MIA from here in socials for a while, focused on health and classes. Miss y'all. Oh, tastic. Well, I mean, I am very glad that you've been able to focus on health and your offline stuff. I know it's super important and it can get difficult when you have to focus on multiple things. Um, but it means so much that you were able to stop by today. I literally can't believe it. Thank you so much. Um, but I'm so glad that you've been able to take care of yourself offline. That's awesome. And also seeing that you were able to figure out kind of what you want to do uh for your future like progress and goals and stuff. Is fantastic. So I'm super glad. Yes, what Tulip said. Definitely understandable that other things were occupying you. What's everyone been up to? Oh goodness. Oh man. Well, I mean, you can see I'm a PNG tuber, so we've kind of been dealing with some technical difficulties for the past couple months, but we have kind of swapped over to being like a cozy creator in like scary game ambiance, because of course we're playing this creepy creepy game about murder. What else has happened? I always feel like nothing much has changed, but then if I look back like from a year ago, so much has changed. Scozy streamer. Yes, that'll be me. Scozy Davy. Oh, yes, we are obsessed with Dead by Daylight. That is true. That is factual. Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of like always been infatuated with like mysteries and scary things because I like ghost stories and I like detective games. And usually horror games more kind of live in that realm of like mystery. Um and I've been kind of burnt out on like farming sims. So, oh, that is what I've been doing for like the I guess it's been over a year now. I've been trying to keep up with games that are releasing each month. And I'm trying to slowly work my way into creating content around that. But that's going to more rely on my energy outside of streaming. So we'll see. Um, but it's a pleasure to have you in chat, Tastic. If you need to lurk and do stuff offline, that's of course always understandable. Uh, this game is mostly a visual novel, so if you just want to lurk and listen, that's cool. It is very creepy though. Very scary. And ominous, and I'm always scared of dying. Hi, Kiwi! I know, so many amazing people. Everyone's here. Uh, what were we? Oh yes, we're going back to our house. We're going back to our house. Creators United assemble. Aw, man, I forgot to post it. I've gotten so bad about posting in Discords. I just kind of go live and hope for the best. Tell me never to leave again. Oh, tastic. We never want to hold you back from doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. But always know that you will always be welcome here, and you'll always have friends in the creators community, of course. Don't leave us. So we got our sticker, checked out the surroundings. Oh man. I feel like I'm gonna get Scooby-Dooed with like something moving. Is there any new community Discord that I may have missed out on? I think Kiwi remade the creators Discord, but I could be misremembering when that happened. Y'all kind of just all over the place. Social media has just been a hot mess for the past couple months. Like with the Twitter rebrand. I know like I've been on and off of socials. Um, just for my like mental health. So it depends on like where I am. I've popped up mainly on Twitter. I refuse to accept the rebrand. You're just a mess on Discord. Tulip, it is horrible and it's awful because it's the one social media that I enjoy using. And like the longer they keep messing it up, the worse I feel using it. But like it's the only one I like or liked because Instagram feels too like artificial. I can't really talk to people on there. And I got bored of TikTok. What else is there? Instagram, Twitter. I never touched Facebook to begin with. Yeah, same Kiwi. X is awful. Tastic, I think a couple people have tried. Like, I know Blue Sky is kind of taking off, but it's still kept to, like, based off of, you have to be invited. And, there's Threads, which is Instagram's version, but apparently that's kind of died already. Yeah, Twitter's just, like, the best mix of, like, being able to talk with people and, like, post actual, like, create cultivated content. I don't know. It feels a lot more like I have more freedom. You tried out post.news, but it's super boring. I think that's the other thing is like all these new ones that are popping up just don't have enough enough of a community on them to keep them going. Like there's just not enough there, unfortunately. So we just need to keep our fingers crossed for something to pop up. Or for one of the existing social media sites to like actually take something from what remains of Twitter and make it profitable. You tried Hive, but it sucked too. Too much not safe for work. It's more like Instagram than Twitter. I hadn't heard of Hive, but my mind immediately went to Bumble. I was like, is that a dating site? That's unfortunate though. Hive was just very dead and glitched a lot. Oh, that's wonderful. That's good. I love that social media is dying. uh oh yeah, I'm on Bumble too. Okay, it's not just me. That's just that's bad branding then. You can't have like another social media site that's horny. That's in the same realm of like B names. That's just bad. That's bad branding. That's a bad idea. Alright. The old Shigima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It always stayed the same all these years, even the war didn't touch it. I think I had more context to that quote. Thank you, Tulip. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Oh, we got more files? Okay. What happens if we wait? You specifically left it out? I'm being framed! You're gonna win the lottery tastic and make your own? Honestly, not a bad idea. Yeah, for real. Praying for you to win. I'm being framed by my own mod. Awful. Terrible. What happens if I keep waiting? I mean, there's nothing else I can do. But, like, things have happened before if you keep clicking. Okay, I don't think anything's gonna happen if I keep clicking. We're going inside. Scandalous. Oh, that was the end of the chapter. Okay. So that was the end of Haru's chapter 1, which means this is going to be the end of Tetsuo's chapter 1. So I think finishing this one will probably be where we call it for today. And then we'll continue from there next time. One of the best quotes without context. I'm so glad. I'll add another quote right after, but I forgot exactly what you said. That's okay. probably for the best. We also, of course, have exclamation clip if I ever do anything goofy. I keep meaning to add it to my title. I mentioned earlier, Tulip, I think you have exclamation clip in your title. And it's such a good idea. And I keep forgetting. Bumble and Hive something something. Yeah, that sounds about right. But it was something naughty. I say the worst things out of context. It's always so bad. 90% of my stream will be perfectly fine, and then like 10% will be totally out of pocket. And then I forget the things that come out of my mouth that are out of pocket until clips and quotes show up in chat, and I'm like, oh god. Oh god. Davey doesn't want to be incriminated further. Kiwi will act as my lawyer. Kiwi will be my lawyer. I will not be incriminated. I refuse. I plead the fifth. After persuading Areishi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsutsumi and Ario have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Moon will join as lawyer. Oh my gosh. Best defense attorneys ever. You have a semester of law under your belt. Oh my gosh, so do I. Same. It's only internet law, but like that counts. You're very good twisting people's words to make them against themselves. Oh, goody. Tulip, you already have that. Tulip, you've done this before. This is the 3rd time you redeemed the Discord roll. Can somebody return her points? Tulip. Wives working as lawyers together. Oh my gosh. New show on the CW. How do I do that? There should be something in mod view, like off to the left. There's like a little button to like accept or reject redeems. I don't remember what icon it is, but it's in mod view. You did it on purpose, Tulip. You rejected it? Wait. That feels wrong. You can reject your own points? I feel like this is a loophole. Hold up. Wait a second. Mods can refund their own points? That should wait a second. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. Oh no. That's amazing. Dear God. Tulip, what have you done? Oh no. Oh god. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Yeah, Tulip showed up, subbed, gifted a sub, redeemed Discord roll. For the 3rd time! I've been away for like a week, I need to make up for it. True. That's fair enough. You know, you've got pent up chaotic energy. I can understand that. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. You want to redeem VIP badge just to say you did it? Yeah, please, mods, please do not redeem VIP badge. I cannot give you anything. You already have everything. I cannot provide anything else. What? No way. It's just the thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Hydrate? Thank you, Tastic. I have reached the end of my bottle. So if we have any more hydrates, I'll have to run upstairs and grab a cup. You've been gone so long you can only afford hydrates. That's okay. That is fine. We do have the petals that are like only 1 point, but if you are out of points, you do get them passively. Tastic trying to be actually helpful as opposed to the troll mods. Well, I would not be here without trolls. The positive trolls. Bad trolls don't make it past one chat message. They get ousted so fast. Even before I can read the messages sometimes, Tulip has them kicked out. You can't troll? Yes, I do have a cooldown on the hydrate for that specific reason. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Kinchibori Park. Let's go. Oh, who's this? Oh, come on, let us spam hydrate. Kiwi! Thank you for the Prime sub, friend! During a murder scene! Oh god! Tastic, you were just about to drop 50 hydrates! I would need a hefty, what's the word? Hefty bribe to remove, to remove the cooldowns on those. Because I have caused chaos in other chats. The murder scene earned your prime. Yeah, I spoke too soon. I've been bragging about having no deaths this time, and then, lo and behold. What the hell's this? Is he dead? Aereo, come on. Damn it, we're too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Davey never causes chaos in other chats. Tulips, right? That's facts. I don't cause chaos anywhere. Absolutely not. Never. Chaos? Me? Uh-uh. Never heard of her. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics teams are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. It's Opposites Day, though? I forgot to mention that. Kiwi, you do not cause that much chaos. Not that much. A little chaos as a treat, you know? Ah, that's bad news. So I got someone else. So you think this is the work of a curse bearer? Baby Park chaos. Okay, that is true. Moon wants to cause chaos, but then ends up being super wholesome. Moon is like 95% talk of chaos and like 5% actually following through. I forgot that he died. I was talking earlier about going back and like replaying something to like see how it pans out, but I forgot like this entire path is reliant on him dying. Oh, okay, Kiwi. That's true. Baby Park and Raccoon Police Department. Fair enough. You have a point. With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Can we look at the body? You forgot what RPD was? That's... Oop! Huh? The phone's ringing. Is there anybody lurking before I go pick it up? I don't want to pick it up. What's this? There's something stuck to the side of the phone. A sticker! I know, Kiwi, it does look awkward. Moon, that's why I'm like super hesitant. I don't want to die. And Tulip, I forgot if you had played it in Dead by Daylight or not. But yes, RPD is from Dead by Daylight, and I guess originally from... Is it Resident Evil? It's gonna whisper in our ears 7 days. Come on, boss. That's not what we're supposed to be searching for. I don't care. We got a new bird. What's he called? Pelicanot. Burbs. Yes, I know. All the collection birds. This has like really drawn me in. I think the story itself has drawn me in, but like the fact that I can collect little bird stickers is like a selling point. Kibi, Tulip has requested whenever we play Dead by Daylight to ping her. Just saying. Okay, I wasn't sure, Kiwi. Birds are so cute! We better go check it out. I'm doing it. You know? Hashtag YOLO. Be careful, it could be a curse. I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough enough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Dead by Daylight and Creators Universe server soon? Ooh! Look, the consequences of my actions. Yes, Tastic. Damn it. We'll get you in there. Hello? Kinchibori Park phone booth. Evening, Detective Tatsumi. How are things looking out there? Who's this? We got Waluigi on the line. You only live one YOLO, but you can die now. What is that? Moon. Is that a new cross stitch? Are you gonna put that on a pillow? Wow! I finally got him. The real deal, Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Oh, wait, that's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. I know who this is. It's... Nope. 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 This man! I bet it's this guy. I think it's him. Uploading it to Urban Dictionary right now. Moon, you need to start merch. We need this on t-shirts. The skinny legend? No, the serial killer. Wait, is this? Fumijika Nejima? I knew it! What? Did you say Fumijika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding! You got it! I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. Well, haha, that it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for that shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? Oh, yeah, we don't know that. I mean, I know that. He doesn't know that. Now he does. If this is the real Fumijika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it! Not everyone deserves parole. I know, Kiwi. I've had a grudge against that part of this game this entire time. What's your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy just to kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. Oh my god. All I did, and I did it all for you, Tsutsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. Oh my god. Enemies lovers? Kiwi. Kiwi. Japanese police be like, I know you're one of the worst killers of the story, but you can just leave today. Bye. I know. I know, Moon. It is a mess. It's not like you killed and dismembered a schoolgirl. Awful. Yeah, for anybody that is not, like, caught up on, like, why this guy is an absolute horrendous nightmare. First of all, this is the man they threw in prison. He killed some people. And they only found him because a hand was found dismembered in the river. And then 20 years follow, he gets parole, he gets a new identity, and he becomes a janitor at a high school under the name Makoto Ashimiya. Ashimaya. That hair, though? Oh, tastic. It's giving Luke's. Oh, Moon. Oh, Moon. Now he's still a murderer. I mean, he's always going to be a murderer because, like, he murdered. But yeah, it's highly implied that this is him now. Because he's out. He was given a new identity. He was given a job. Which, like, apparently the people that employ him can see, like, his previous identity. Yes, Kiwi. He murdered a schoolgirl and now works at a school. And the school knows that he was arrested. The school knows that he's a murderer. And yet they were still like, yeah, sure, come clean house. Anywho. That's the pissed off man that's on the phone with us right now. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. What? Oh no. I'm so sorry, dear Njijua. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends. Tatsumi does have a sense of humor. Oh my gosh. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss? What about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. Irio, shut up. Moon, I told you. You said you hoped Irio didn't die. And yet here he is. Asking for death. Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all? Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. Ugh, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. Don't say good girl, you psycho. Oh. I was not okay. I know I know when I put this game into Twitch, it's like this game is rated for a mature audience. And like we've had a couple of things like interspersed that would lead me to believe like that was understandable. This conversation alone, I get it. I understand. It is so much more intense than what I thought. And yes, the guy on the phone is very unhinged, Kiwi. How do you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice, it's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Oh, shit. Tsutsubi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no? Najima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse? Indeed. What a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hint ends. For real, it sounds like the lovers I hated. Moon, do not ship the murderer with people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nobody go look up Paranormasight fanfic. Don't do it. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. He's bad, he killed a baby. I know, he killed a kid. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I don't support it, but I feel the vibes. You already did the fourth day. Wanted to see Richter being cool. Richter's not a murderer. He aided a murderer, but he's not a murderer. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. But you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. I thought you said a murderer? Oh, my accent is coming to bite me in the ass. No. Aided. Like, helped. Assisted. Richter's your dad. Moon. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine I can. I'll give you until dusk. But then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. Yes, Kiwi, I am also glad he isn't eating people. You can't kill us if we're already dead? Does it count if I'm dead inside? Question mark? You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill myself first and all your fun? What about that asshole? Yes, it does, DB. You understood. Do it to me. Idiot. You think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Najima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Najima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. What if he lied? I don't know if we can pull off our curse stone if we're not face-to-face with the person. I don't know how that works. Boss, Or did you catch all that? Najima. What is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him in... For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky. You mean with Najima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in this crossfire. How dumb do you have to be to get released from prison after 20 years and then call people to tell them you plan to kill again? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he planned on killing or if he had already started killing, because I thought at least like somebody at the high school had killed Mio. I don't know if it was the janitor or not, but like it didn't seem as though she had killed. It didn't seem as though she had died from a curse, because I thought she was stabbed. But like, if the thing is, like, there's like a whole bunch of extra mind games that go into this because of the fact like there are these curse stones involved, so people don't know like what mechanism you can use for murder. Just kind of a surprise. I wish we had the kill if the bitch uses the phone instead of kill if he lies. Moon. Yeah, kill by mobile device was probably out of the question for historical psychic powers, you know. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye, aye, boss. How convenient for the plot. Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Najima's threats along with the curses were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killings still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Tsutumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into the Fumichika Najima's whereabouts. Yeah, Moon, I wish we could have checked the body again. It probably would have been good, but I mean, I think the cops came out to check it anyway. Tsutsumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Oh, man. More threads are involved. Alrighty. Yeah, and that was the end of Tsutumi's chapter 1. So with that, this is getting so interesting. Moon, I thought you were already, like, super into this. It's getting more interesting. I'm living for it. You are, but now even more. It's a good game. It's a good story. And I like how interwoven they are. Especially because, like, it's not... I mean, I mentioned this earlier. All the characters' like relationships are slowly added like the further you go. You know, someone who would love a game like this. It is so deeply tangled. Like tastic. You start off as Shogo Oki, who's like your tutorial. Is it on Steam? It is. It's a Square Enix game. I'm playing it through Steam. You start off as Shogo Oki and go through the tutorial, and the tutorial kind of teaches you that there's like some fourth wall breaking stuff that you can do to impact the way the story goes, and that there are small ways that you can interact with like how things end up. Like instead of turning around, you can talk to somebody. And then after you complete that and find out that your efforts are kind of fruitless, then you get sent off on your own to explore these 3 and how their stories are interwoven. There's nothing on the internet. But I think this is like, what, 12 hours in? There's like a lot, and we've only just completed the first chapter. But like, of course, I'm trying to click on everything. Oh, wait, Moon, you said I've been trying to spoil myself for weeks. Take your time. Listen, Moon, I'm going as fast as I want. Don't worry. I want to know how this ends as much as you guys do. But like, it's a lot of reading.